started from. Yeah. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
Yeah, I want the citizens of Holmes County to know, and that we are working very hard on the cases that have been crime been committed here in Holmes County. Not only is in the county, even with the cities, we are working cases along with the city. It's a cooperation between law enforcement trying to do something more about the crime we are having in Holmes County. I want you to know that the crime lab is full of evidence we have sent to the crime lab. We're waiting on that. But Holmes County, you know how we do it. You know how to call. You know how to call me. You know how to call some of the deputies and let us know what's going on. We have no problem in making an arrest on this crime that's going on, and it's going to be an end put to this. It's just a matter of time, but we thought of putting people in jail. But we hope that you will come forward and give us the information that we need, so we won't have to rely on the crime lab in Jackson, Mississippi. So we are calling on you, Holmes County, to help us to do a better job in the county, because we can't be everywhere. We know that you are out there and you see what's going on. I want you to feel free to call Crime Stopper. We even pay you for the information that you, if you love, get paid for the information that you give us, and we would be more than happy to make an arrest on these crimes. We'd be more than happy to pay you a tip from Crime Stopper. So I want you to follow me. This is Crime Stopper also, and it's this #1 system. Crime Stopper, if you commit a crime or know someone that commit a crime, you can call Crime Stopper by calling this number. We want you to know your telephone number will not show up on this telephone. We cannot call you that. So when you call here, the dispatcher will give you a number. You need to write that number down. You can't call them back and get that number anymore, but you can call and get a dispatcher your number. Make sure that you are the one that called that tip in. And we do all, and you can be paid. You can go to the bank and pick up your money, or we make an arrest on this tip you sent in. It don't have to be a eviction. It can be arrest. So if you know a crime been committed, just call 0099 601 834 0099. They call in the tip, and someone will be in this unit to answer your call. Also, we have our 911 system. When you call in, that you call 911, your telephone number will show up, and we have your address will all show up. That way the dispatcher can send a deputy to your house to see what's going on at your residence. You call in. If you call 911 and drop, we should be able to pick up your address and still send someone out to check on you. So we haven't updated our 911 system. Also, we have a radio system that we have also upgraded. If you go to the deputy and the dispatcher can communicate to one another. That's the NCIC that we run people's on when we checking to see if they committed a crime. We run your tag number also through this system and make sure that the deputy know what's going on when they're out there on the call. So you see that we did a good job trying to keep things going in Holmes County, upgrade, and keep up with everyone else in the state of Mississippi by upgrading our system. And again, I want to thank you all very much for all the service and all support you have gave the Holmes County Sheriff Department. these are the way when you're coming into intake. You come through these gates here, and we take you into intake, and we take all your belongings off here. You come in with civilian clothes on from home, but once you get in this building, you will take off all your clothes that you came to the jail on and we'll put you on a orange jumpsuit. And you will wear that orange jumpsuit until you get ready to go to a court or be bonded out. And there is no good reason, I keep saying to you, for to spend this, your parents spend this kind of money on you, coming to jail for the minor stuff, things that you know is wrong that you shouldn't be coming to jail for. Now this is a jail here that you come into the back. If you do the right thing while you're here, you'll go out the front. If you go out the back, then you done did something wrong because you still in handcuffs or you still in leg iron if you go out this back gate or out this back door. So when you get through doing your time or get bonded out, you'll go out that front gate. And this jail here was built under Willie administration. Not only the jail, also the sheriff's office. We had a jail that was outdated and we were facing a lawsuit. We were able to build this jail. This jail cost over $5 million to lock up men and women. This is a house that the taxpayer built. And I want to say to all the Holmes County that come in there crying, this is going to be the house that you will be spending time in. But we don't think jail solve all our problems, but we telling you jail will help with our problem. So we're asking Holmes County, if you're doing these crimes, to stop doing what you're doing and do the right thing out there and make Holmes County a better and safer place to live in. Because this is what we is about, trying to make Holmes County a safer place to live in. Now why we have spent this kind of money on a facility like this for Holmes County to be locked up, it's behoove me that we had to spend this kind of money when we know right from wrong. So I'm asking you again, Holmes County, if you see a crime being committed, we ask you to call the sheriff department, call your local police department, or you can call me directly if you want to talk to me, because we need to put a stop to what's going on in Holmes County. This playground you see with all this wire around, this is considered a raisin wire that men come out and play basketball. Now we have 2 goals on this side, and also there's a building. Holmes County paid over $200,000 for this building for inmates to stay in. These inmates that be out and may go out and pick up paper off the road. We lost that program, but I'm working to bring that program back so people can go out in Holmes County on the highway and pick up trash off the highway. And that will help keep our community clean. Now, this building also is a building that we taxpayer, not the state of Mississippi, the taxpayer of Holmes County built this building for inmates to stay in and help keep Holmes County clean. And I said again, we are working very hard to bring that program back for inmates to go out and clean up. Also inmates that are carpenter to go out and do carpenter work. In this building also we have a class, GED class, inmates that go to school. Also, this building we have a welding club, inmates that go to school become welder. We try to do all we can to help inmates when they leave this facility and not to return, to go out in the world and do something good for themselves, also for their family. It's not as a place you come here, sit and eat and sleep. We also try to educate you while we're here. We also have a Bible class here that inmate. We also have a preacher here, inmate. They're working with the inmate. The preacher that works with the inmate is Reverend Charles Pitchford. We got inmate that also is finding the Lord here in this facility. I believe all this make a man a whole man. So if you come here, don't think you come here just to sleep and eat. This place here for people to come to better themselves when they leave here, go back out into the world. Now we have over 280 inmates we hold on the state side. We have about 240 we hold for the state of Mississippi, from all over the state of Mississippi. And on this side we are standing as county inmates. We have 40 county inmates that belong to Holmes County. The taxpayer is footing the bill for the inmate. And you see inmate with all yellow on, he belongs to Holmes County. Inmate with green and white on, or black and white on, belong to the state of Mississippi. They are the taxpayer also taking care of these inmates. But we are trying to help the inmate when they leave here, go back into the world, go back into part of the state of Mississippi. We hope they will get a skill to better themselves. Again, I thank you very much for walking with me, listen to me. But I ask you on November 7th to go out and vote. Now the vote was a low turnout in the primary, but also Holmes County, I am your Democratic nominee. You have made me the Democratic nominee. Now we have other people running, but they are not the Democrat. So I'm asking you, even if you're independent, I'm asking you to come on and vote Democrat. Even if you're Republican, I'm asking you to come on and vote Democrat. I have served Holmes County for a long time, but I did a good job on Holmes County. Holmes County, I'm acting on you to help me continue to work for you. I thank you very much. We are asking the citizens of Holmes County to call the local sheriff department 662-834-1511. You can call Crime Stopper 662-834-0099. Now on that Crime Stopper number, as I said, your telephone number do not show up on that number. We cannot call you back, so you have information you need to give the dispatcher. Give them that information, and also they're gonna give you a code. You need to write that code down and keep that code. And we make an arrest, you gonna know because you the one called in and gave us the information. Then you can call back and give that code back to the dispatcher. She can't give you your code, and the arrest have been made, and she will direct you what bank to go to and pick up your funds for the tip that you gave the sheriff department. So we ask you all, Holmes County, to call that number. We have the money in the bank to spend for tips. So we ask you to please call that number. And also I want to say to our senior citizens, our triad program is going real well. We have a number of people that have joined triad, and it is growing. The last meeting we had, the luncheon, we had over 300 people showed up to this luncheon and hear the speaker speak. And we also had our superintendent of education speak and say how good our schools are done. So you saw in the paper what she have done for our school. So she came to Triad and she spoke to us and told us if we work with her and get our kids in school, she will educate them. And again, we'll work with every department in Holmes County, from the Board of Supervisor to the tax assessor. We'll work with all agencies, law enforcement agencies, to do a good job on Holmes County. And again, Holmes County, I thank you for making me the Democratic nominee. I ask you to let me share for Holmes County on November 7th. Again, I thank you very much.
I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave.